What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. I am so stoked, guys, because season 3 of Dragonheir is officially here and it looks absolutely lit. And I'm going to cover all the cool stuff like a new temporal vortex boss, familiar pets, which look freaking sweet, really cool events to earn lots of free things. They are going all out as Dragonheir always does. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to play a player-friendly game, Dragonheir is the game. So I want to say a huge thank you to Dragonheir for sponsoring today's video. Guys, don't forget, I've got a download link in the description below. You can use that to download Dragonheir Silent Gods. It is Dragonheir on Steam. It is Dragonstride Legacy Reborn on the app or Google Play Store. So if you want to support your boy, if you want to come check out a sick game with the literal best graphics in the genre, use that link and download Dragonheir today. So really stoked for this season, guys. First and foremost, they've got some really cool modes coming in, specifically the Fallen Shadow Spire. And so what's cool about this is actually a tower defense mode, and you can earn familiar essence in this to get these really cool familiar pets or familiar well, I guess familiars for lack of a better word. So we're going to do a stage of this. I have not tried this yet. I am on the test server. So yeah, tower defense. You can see here, you've got enemies coming in. You got to protect, or I guess the mysterious deer is helping us out, I should say. So I've built a team to dominate this. Cool thing about being on the test server, of course, is it has all the champions that I don't have on my main account. So got my boy Berengar we're going to put out here. I do have a Hakadir. I do have a Hivitar. And of course, I've got the Dark Lady. I don't really need healing, actually, so we'll just throw in Flora. I actually don't have her belt, but that's totally okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start here, and yeah, we kick off, do a little tower defense. I'm actually a massive fan, by the way, of tower defense modes. I think it's such a fun strategic thing to do. So I do have level 100 across the board. This is the test server. Everything is unlocked. But damn, look at these graphics, guys. I mean, I'm playing on a laptop right now and it looks this good. This is probably one of my favorite things about Dragonheir is the environments, the champions, the heroes are frankly the absolute best looking in this dark fantasy genre. Nothing else comes close. Raid wishes it looked this good. It certainly does not. So Dragonheir just does a phenomenal job with the graphics. I mean, look at the ultimates popping off. We are just cooking. We're going to go on 3 speed here because I want to cook all these bad boys in this tower defense mode. And then I want to get the reward at the end and show you guys what that is and then show you what you can do with it because it's pretty sick what they've got cooking in this season with these familiars. So we'll go ahead and we'll skip to the end of this and I'll show you what you get reward wise. All right, we got to the end. We beat all of the baddies. Now we get our ranking. It's an S rank, of course. Again, this is an absolutely stacked lineup. And I'm going to go ahead. You'll see up here, you've got these Sunlit Shadow Casket. These are like your challenge tickets. I'm going to go ahead and collect the maximum amount for this stage, so I can max my rewards. But essentially, you can progress in this mode, so you can unlock different levels. But then what you get is you get this familiar essence. So you use this to get familiars, essentially, to get some familiar eggs. We did get some familiar eggs as part of this as well. And then some familiar hatchling boost tickets. This makes the hatching of familiars go faster, which I will show you in a second. And then some essence of creation. You can never go wrong with a little more essence of creation. And so now we are on to level 2. And so this goes up higher levels. Of course, the better you do, you unlock the next level. And you get more awesome rewards, better quality as it were. So let's show you what these familiars are, because this is such a cool thing because they aren't just for show, which I think is really awesome. You can actually put your familiars into battles. So we've got a little hatchery here where you can place a familiar egg to hatch. This is like, I don't have any eggs right now, it looks like, but this is such a cool thing about Dragonheir is just that there's so many different modes they have in this game. There's just an endless amount of content to discover, which is something that I really enjoy. So, okay, no assists, that's all right. Let's go ahead and let's get that essence and get some eggs. All right, we're in here. We're going to snag some eggs. There you go. We get all the good, juicy eggs. Now we're ready to hatch. And here's the cool thing as well. There are actually different levels of familiars. So you have legendary familiars, mythic familiars, you've got epic familiars. Just such a cool system to have this level of depth and strategy essentially in pets. So you'll see it takes a certain amount of time to hatch eggs. We're going to go with one of the lower level ones. This gives a lower chance of getting one of the ultimate familiars, but let's put it into the hatchery and we're going to speed it up with these tickets. So speed this bad boy up and then we can actually buy some more speed up tickets, I believe. Here we go. Here's how we buy additional tickets. So we're going to buy some additional tickets because I want to speed this hatch up really quickly. We got all of these tickets to speed up our little familiar and we're going to boost it. And now it's time to see what we get. What we get, baby? We got a Storm Gust Saberwinger. Isn't this cool, dude? What a cool system. And you can turn around, of course, and get a good look at him. But now we've got ourselves our familiar. So such a cool system to have these pets. Let's actually take it into a battle and see what he can do. So we'll just throw him into we'll throw him in a goblin lair. Why not? You know what I mean? I don't need to do any goblin lair, of course. This is test server. Everything's level 100. And thank God for the resonance system, making it easy to level stuff up. But let's throw our beast team out there. And then we should be able to snag our familiars, I believe, up here. Yes. Storm Gust Saberwinger. So he's got his own ability, which is pretty cool. A vampiric wings spell. So we'll throw him up here. Now, can we put an additional? We can. So he's like a boost. This is so cool. So you can still have your 5 heroes out here, but then your familiar gets like to be an additional unit on the field. So, God, I really wish I had a Baron Guard, by the way, completely non sequitur, but I built him specifically on the test server because I wanted to see how awesome he is. So, okay, let's go ahead. Let's cook. We should annihilate this team given our level. So this shouldn't be a challenge whatsoever. Again, we're on the test server, but so cool that this is something they're bringing into season 3. So you've got obviously the incredible graphics. Now you've got sweet pets, sweet familiars to work with. And there we are, all the sick graphics, Hivitar annihilating. You get to see all the different stuff. I normally have that turned off on my main account, but on the test server, it's fun to watch. So there we go. We clear Goblin Lair. Surprise, surprise. One would hope when you're level 100 that you'd be able to clear level 1 Goblin Lair. So such a cool thing coming. Just wanted to highlight that. And then also wanted to show you they actually have a new temporal vortex boss coming into the game. So this is the great river god, Dawan. Look at this thing, guys. Look at this beast. And he's got multiple forms here. So I think this is also such a cool thing. So you can actually change. Oh, switch the mechanisms for accumulating dispelling mist for the great river god. Okay, this is so cool. There's so much strategy in this game. Like there's so many things that I'm still discovering even after playing it for the last several months. And I play Dragonheir, by the way, every single day. So I legitimately play this game all of the time. But it's so cool that they're actually bringing in a whole new temporal vortex boss. So then it gives you the overview here. Cool. I'm not even going to spoil that. You get to read it yourself. But let's go ahead and challenge it quickly. Again, these fights are always insane. Look at just the artwork. Look at the graphics. He's coming in. He's got 2 heads. He's got 3 heads. How many heads is he? It looks like he's got 3 heads here. So let's go ahead and build a team quickly, and we'll just do a quick little bit. I'll put all my beasts in here for the moment. This isn't like an optimized team, of course, other than the fact that we do have a little bit of frost action going on. So I'm bonding up with some frost, and I do love my dark lady. We'll throw her over here. So let's just see what this looks like. Get a little feel for it. We'll put it into ×2 mode. Yeah, man. Look at this thing pop off. Again, guys, I'm on a laptop recording this. It's just like, you can't say enough about how good this game looks. It really is the pinnacle of this genre. And one of the fun things that I've really enjoyed, by the way, I've noticed your comments on my past videos. I've really enjoyed seeing how many people coming from Raid actually like Dragonheir. That's been a fun thing for me to read. So if you have used my link in the past to download Dragonheir and you've been enjoying it and playing it, let me know in the comments down below. Genuinely, I love reading that. I think it's so fun to see people jumping into a game that I'm enjoying that I think offers a very different experience than what I'm used to. Whether it's the story, whether it's the quality of graphics and presentation, it's just a different experience, and it's been fun for me to play this every day. So we're not going to go through this whole rigmarole here. It's actually almost over. Um, we can speed it up, but so cool that they have an entirely new temporal vortex boss in here. So we'll go ahead and we'll quit out of that. And then I'll show you some of the other cool stuff coming. So we've also got Black Friday coming up, guys. And obviously that means really sweet deals. And again, Dragonheir is the most player friendly game in this genre. And they've got this cool 3 years, I should say, tour event coming with an opportunity to get massive discounts on stuff like Heliolite dice and Auric tokens just from doing quests in game. And per usual, one of the things that I really enjoy about Dragonheir is they make this stuff achievable. They don't make these things a pain or boring to do or grindy. Like the quests are just normal stuff you do every day. So consuming stamina, you're going to do that every single day you play. You unlock these helix shells, and then you can use that to boost your level and unlock more of these sick goodies. And again, they're giving you all this stuff at discount. So you're getting Heliolite dice for less than what you would normally get. So normally these are 100 Wyrmarrow. Now it's only 80. Boom, just snagged myself a nice discounted Heliolite dice as part of the 3 years tour. So you want to make sure you use that download link now and get in here to get some of these freaking awesome benefits at a discount. Again, just for playing the game, which is such a nice thing for them to do. But of course, that's not all, because there's also a Team Up for Treasure event coming to this season, which is an opportunity for you to form a 3-player adventure team and complete some quests and challenges to fill up your mini bank and claim additional rewards. That's right, guys. More stuff to earn, more cool things to snag based off of different quests that they want you to do. And then also, if you choose to do something like a top up, you all benefit. So for example, anyone topping up benefits every team member because it goes into the mini bank, which is such a cool system to be able to team up with your friends or buddies and get additional rewards. So don't miss out on the Team Up for Treasure event, which you can see is happening in November and in the beginning of December. So November 11th through December 2nd, guys, make sure to form an adventure team and get yourself some more sweet goodies. And just to be a little more specific, you can actually get up to 3,000 in Dragon Crystal coupons from this event, and then up to an additional 10,500 from the mini bank. So they are giving away a massive amount of potential Dragon Crystal coupons. So you definitely want to get started on this. You want to get yourself into an adventure team ASAP for the Team Up for Treasure event. And of course, it wouldn't be a new Dragonheir season without new schools to play with. That's right, guys. We got some more schools coming. We've got Aura, we've got Shadow, and we've got a little corrosion action. So again, that means more strategies, more combos to make with that awesome bond system that makes the game so fun to play. So don't neglect that. That's one of the cool things that Dragonheir does, is bringing in these new schools, these new styles of heroes to mess around with. And God, look at the graphics, folks. This is a freaking rat riding a larger rat. I mean, come on. How can you not love this? I mean, frankly, I honestly want to build this hero right now just because of the fact that it's a literal small rat smoking a pipe riding a larger rat. I'm so glad I just saw this right now. That is legitimately awesome. Kudos to Dragonheir for the incredible character design. That is sick. And one last thing, guys, if you're a returning player, don't worry, they got you covered. You got an opportunity to complete some quests coming back to Dragonheir and get up to 120 draws with a guaranteed 360 draws within the first month, guys, and get an all-new hero, Eladia, for free. So if you're a returning player, make sure you check that out as well. But guys, between the familiars, the new Vortex, the Black Friday 3 years tour, there is so much going on this season. The incredible character design. I'm never going to forget that rat riding another rat. That just made my entire day. So do me a huge favor. Use my link in the description below. Check this game out and let me know in the comments so I can personally thank you for supporting the channel and for supporting me. Because downloading this game and checking it out is something that helps me out a lot. And I genuinely think you will enjoy it. It is a legitimately fun, good dark fantasy RPG that I myself have been playing and enjoying quite a bit. So a huge thank you to Dragonheir for sponsoring today's video. Thank you again so much for watching, and hope you guys will join me on this journey. Can't wait for you to see what this game is all about. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Big Papa Drock.